What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Flau'jae. Welcome to another episode of Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae, powered by Overtime. We're going to jump into Flau'jae's Big Four, the Big Four things that I want to talk about, the things that are on my mind, and the things that have been recently happening in my life. So, number one, we're going to go ESPY Performance. Y'all, this ESPY Performance was a dream come true. And what y'all don't know is that ESPYs Performance was a full circle moment. That was the Dolby Theater where I performed at the ESPYs was the same theater where I performed at on America's Got Talent in the quarterfinals when I got cut in the quarterfinals and I was crying. I was so sad. But then years later, I come back, I perform in that same building at the ESPYs. And it was amazing, man. I wasn't nervous. And let me tell y'all, usually I'm nervous. Before every game, I'm nervous. Before every performance, I'm nervous. Before everything. But that performance, I was looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, bro, you don't have nothing to be nervous about. Like, you going to go out there and kill it. And, like, this your moment. Like, you got to own it. So I didn't have time to be nervous. I couldn't be nervous because I was ready to own the moment. And I knew I was prepared. Like, I feel like when you prepare over the top and you know you're not going to mess up and you completely ready, there's no need to be, nervous though. But, butterflies is cool, but nervousness, nah. And when I got on that stage, I felt like I was the only one in the building. Honestly, I didn't see nobody. All I seen was Lil Wayne. When I started rapping my intro, Lil Wayne was like this, and I was rapping to him. You know what I'm saying? I was rapping him. I pointed to him, too, right in the beginning when I was performing Legendary Flows. And it was kind of like it was just me and him there the whole time. And he was just kind of like, listen, I could tell, like, Lil Wayne, like, he really an artist. Like, he's a GOAT. He's a legend. So, I knew he was really critiquing it. And after he called me, he was like, Flau'jae, like, you killed it. Like, you missed a couple words, but the words that you missed, you didn't even need to say, and it was flawless. He was like, you just killed that. He was like, you did amazing. And I was going crazy in the car. But, that performance was everything to me. I can't believe that I actually killed that and murdered it. And I feel like the ESPYs was the best stage to do it at because, it's sports and it's like, you know what I'm saying? I do music, so it was the best stage. Lil Wayne performed last year, so I had to follow up with something crazy and him being there, and he was there to support me, and I just appreciated it 1,000,000,000%. I done rewatched that performance probably 1,000,000 times because I can't believe I did it. I can't believe it happened, bro. So much stuff happened before the ESPYs. Y'all don't even know. See, this is stuff y'all don't know. I was finna be late to the red carpet and miss the red carpet. Nobody's gonna see me in my bomb dress. Nobody was gonna see my hair slicked to the side, my makeup done right, my everything done. I was finna miss the red carpet, literally. Got on there just in time. After that, when we got in the dressing room, y'all, this is all on camera, it's all documented. The little tube top that I was wearing, the zipper ripped. Like, and the ladies telling me, like, 15 minutes before the performance, Flau'jae, we need you there in 15. And I'm like, bro, my top is ripped. Like, I can't go and say, well, all I'm thinking is, like, bro, what if this top falls when I'm performing? Anything could happen, bro. Like, it was crazy, bro. My hairstylist literally had to sew it on with her hair needle. It was the craziest thing. I was panicking. It was crazy. I was with Serena Williams backstage. Venus and Serena, they was right there talking to me. They talking to me. I'm like, wait, are they really talking to me right now? I was going crazy. I was fangirling. Yes, I'm fangirl. And, it was crazy, though. Like, that ESPY performance was more than I could have ever imagined. Like, I've done a lot of cool things, but ESPYs 2024, Big Four 2024, at the ESPYs 2020, that was, like, the highlight of my life. I met Lisa Leslie. She actually, like, pulled me to the side and, like, literally talked to me for, like, a couple of minutes. And I literally bowed down and went like this. Because, like, do y'all know who Lisa Leslie is, baby? Don't ever play with the GOAT. Do your research. And then when I was on the red carpet, I seen Glorilla. And I said, yeah, Glow. I see her. I said, yeah, Glow, you is working that thing, Glow. And she came over and she was like, oh, my God, Flau'jae, you look so beautiful. And I said, bro, I look what? She said, you look beautiful. I was like, bro, I was so dead, bro. She was, Glorilla is such a girl's girl. I love her. She said it in her Memphis accent. I about died. That made my whole night, bro. She was like, you look so beautiful. I love Glow. Shout out Glow. Yeah, Glow. Yeah, fo. I should remix that. She came over there, showed me love. I was like, okay, we gonna snap it up. The photographer was like, y'all need to take a picture. We was like, all right, yeah, cool. Took pictures on the red carpet. She killed it in her dress, had her little top with the little slit in the side. I had my all black. So she ate it up. Yo Gotti was over there. It was dope. It was a dope moment. I'm not gonna lie. And it was crazy because I was late to the red carpet, and I was like, dang, maybe that was why I was late, so I can meet Glorilla. She could call me beautiful. Who do I think was the best dressed at the ESPYs? Is that a trick question? Me, duh. I think I ate. No, who else did I see that ate? A lot of people ate. I felt like Serena ate all her looks when she was on stage. Like, you know, she did a lot of hair changes, dress changes. This is a Serena Williams stan account, so I'm going to say Serena Williams. She ate. She ate. But me, though. Okay, I was best dressed. Not going to lie. All right. Let's go. Number 2 of my big 4. We on number 2. And right now we're going to talk about making a song for the WNBA. Y'all, I was just featured on a theme song for the WNBA. It's called Can't Get Enough. It's featuring me, Bia, and Lakia. Culture Jams put this together. It's amazing. I'm super excited to be a part of it. You know, when they asked me, you know, to do it, I was like, duh. It's a no-brainer. Flau'jae, WNBA. It just makes sense. It was amazing. You know, at first I didn't know Lakia was on it. It was just me and B on it. And they sent me the verse, and they sent me like 8 bars. And I was like, oh, bet. So I killed that, murked that, and sent it back. And we got to shoot the video. We shot the video in L.A., actually. So I had to go to L.A., It was so much going on in LA. I think we shot the video BET weekend. And, like, we had to drive, like, 2 hours to some desert. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. It was like I almost missed my flight. It was crazy, but I'm glad I got it done. The video came out dope. And it's like it's like we on a road trip and we in the desert. Basically, we in Phoenix going to the WNBA All-Star game. So the video concept is dope. They picked me up from the crib and we went, you know what I'm saying? So it was a vibe. Shout out Ben and Lakia. They was super cool. My first time really doing a song with any, you know, rap girls. That's in my space, so it was amazing that they was able to, you know, come over. And it's kind of like it's an anthem, but it's like female empowerment. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like women coming together, and I love things like that. So when they asked me to be a part of it, I was like, I can't say no to this. This is amazing. Now I got to work on this anthem for college basketball. Who do I talk to for that? Who do I call? Somebody pick up the phone immediately. Some of my favorite lyrics from the WNBA song, when I was like, who said that I was popping and wasn't walking it? Who said that they was streaming, nobody copping it? These rappers getting soft again. They done got me pissed off again. I'm crushing their esophagus. Got them gassing for oxygen. Like, I feel like that was like a cool little scheme. And then I was like, I'm the biggest, and the folk come at the B.I.G. Yeah. So I feel like that was cool. Yeah, in that song, I was trying to just work on my flows, work on my cadences, and bring, like, the tempo of the song up. Because, you know, like, Bia Swag, she's more, like, you know, tempo. Like, she just gonna really talk to you. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speed it up a little bit on my verse. And I think you know what I'm saying? It just helped the song come together. Like, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Bia. Shout out to Lakia. They were so cool on set, bro. I was tired, and I was pretty much out of it, but they was super cool. Their energy was great, and I rock with them. Them my dogs. We always link up, though, because we linked up in L.A. way before that, too. So, yeah, that was destined to happen. Yeah, no, I think the song will be on Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you listen to music. I think the music video will be out. It'll be playing on the commercials. You'll hear it everywhere. It'll be everywhere. It's going to be amazing. All right. Let's get it. Number 3. Who is impressing me the most in the WNBA? Let me tell y'all. I've really been impressed by Kennedy Carter. Bro, talk about a bucket. I mean, she's giving them anything they want. She's playing off the ball. On the ball, nobody can guard her. She's big, she's strong, she's explosive. She can hoop. Like, I'm looking and I'm like, okay, I got to get faster. I got to get faster. I got to get a little stronger. Like, she's a hooper. Like, she give me, like, AI vibes. Like, she give me that. Like, I don't think they don't have nothing for her. And was she an all-star? She wasn't an all-star, I don't think. Oh, I don't know about that one right there, but, boy, you, Miss Carter, you been going crazy. That's her. Kaylin, too. Kaylin just almost went 20-20. What? Crazy. But it's like I gotta definitely say Kennedy Carter because the way she's moving, she's not moving like a regular And for her to not be an all-star is definitely insane, but she's hooping right now. She's hooping. No, I don't have a favorite WNBA team right now, only because, like, I just don't have a favorite team right now. But I do. It's like automatically gonna be the Dream because I'm from Georgia. So, but you know what I'm saying. I'm ready for the Dream to turn it up. Like, you know what I'm saying. We got to put on for Georgia State. We got to put on for the whole state. Like, I'm ready for the Dream to lock in. Like, we got to lock in. Like, simple. Like, for real. When I'm watching WNBA games, I'm always watching just the strength, the physicality, and the speed. So for me now, it's like, okay, I gotta train at a different tempo. I gotta work out at a different level, and I gotta, you know, at a pro level. So, you know, when I be watching the WNBA games, all I'm thinking about is like where I'm gonna be at and how can I be ready when I get there. So that's what my mind is. Like, even, you know, this last year of college or whatever, I'm really trying to focus on building my strength up, building my endurance, so I could be ready for the W. A favorite for me is Kahleah Copper, the person y'all call my twin, which I definitely am not. I'm definitely, you call me, let that be my twin. She's an Uber. I love her game. Like, I like how she play, you know, just looking at her and just watching her and her reads and things like that. Like, I love how she finished. I love how she attacked. I love how she more poised. I love her whole game. I think it's kind of, we have a real resemblance. Like, if you really put, like, her on the screen and then you put me on the screen and you see, like, the same moves that we do, like, I never seen those two in a room together like that. And it's, I think it's just cool. Like, she's really putting on. She helped, you know, lead Chicago to the championship. And she's been in Phoenix playing out of her mind. So, you know, just always looking at somebody like that is just something that I need to see. Like, wow, okay, it's a space for me. It's a space for me to get better. It's a space for me to improve. So, Kahleah, she's the GOAT. I don't like, you know, I don't really like calling people to GOAT. I do call a lot of people to GOAT, but, like, you could see that she's coming into that GOAT form. Like, you know what I'm saying? As she's getting better. And it's just something I look up to because that's where I want to be eventually. I told her, yeah, when she was leaving, I told her, I was like, I want to train with you. Like, I want to see what that pro work talking about. And I know she trained different, so I definitely want to get in the gym with her. I love, like, when pros be DMing me, the first thing I tell them is, like, bro, I want to work out with you. Because, like, I love seeing how pros work out. Like, I think it's different from seeing it on Instagram and then seeing it in the gym. Like, I want to be there. Like, I want to see how you move. I want to ask you why you do everything. I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of them annoying basketball players. Like, if I'm training with a trainer, they tell me to do something, be like, why am I doing that? Because I really want to know, like, why, when, and how, like, do I use this move? Or, like, why am I adding it to my arsenal? So I just want to pick their brains. Like, if I was able to get in the gym, like, I'm RP Kobe, but, like, that's one of the people, like, I wish I was able to get, like, that one-on-one with Kobe and try to just ask him questions about, like, why do you do certain things and things like that. So I just love, like, I would love to have any opportunity to work out with a pro, like, any pro. Like, I just want to see, like, what's your process like? You know, like, like, that just really make me excited. Like, oh, my God. Like, I just want to know why you do what you do. Like, you know, what's your, like, I would ask them a lot of questions, for sure. I worked out with one pro. He played overseas, but I haven't really worked out with a pro like in the NBA or the other WNBA yet. The only trainer outside of my trainer, Rec, that I worked out with is the Guard Whisperer out in LA. He trains a lot of pros. Shai Gilgeous Alexander. He trains Keontae George. Everybody. He trains everybody. So I got in the gym with him. Oh, he put me through it. But I love that man. Shout out to the Guard Whisperer. My top 3 NBA players I would like to work out with: LeBron James, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Jimmy Butler. Those are my top 4 that I work out with in the NBA. In the WNBA, Kahleah Copper, Candace Parker, because she worked out with Kobe before, so I would like want to know, like, what he told you. Maya Moore, and I gotta do 4. Yeah, and Enrique. Oh my God, I want to work out with Enrique. Enrique got clutch gene, no cap. Yeah, Enrique is my favorite player, hands down. I say that every interview. Better know it. Enrique is definitely my favorite player. All right, man, my lock for MVP, it's not even close. It's not a, you know, maybe it could be this person. It's not like the Rookie of the Year race. It's not like, you know, it could be, no. It's by a landslide. A'ja Wilson. It's nobody. She's the best player in the world. Nobody's close. Have y'all seen her numbers? Like, those are my player numbers. Like, we play 2K. Like, those are my career numbers. Like, no less than 20 and 10 is insane. Averaging that is insane. Like, I'm not even, like averaging, like, so if you know that if you bet on A'ja Wilson, you know she at least gonna get at least 20 points and at least 10 rebounds. Like, it's crazy. That's crazy. And she's shooting over 50%. And she hitting threes. Okay, and number 4, we're going to talk about the Olympics. I'm super excited. I wish I could be going to Paris right now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I have one of my teammates are playing in the Olympics, and one of my former teammates are playing in the Olympics. Michaela Williams, she's playing 3v3, which she's the queen of 3v3. She's been the MVP for 3 consecutive years. Nobody can beat her at 3v3. I'll tell you that. And Haley, I think she's doing 3v3 too, huh? Haley Van Liv. So I want to wish both of them a very, 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 very successful and healthy games. I wish that they go get that gold so I can see what it feel like. I want to hold it. And I'm super excited for them. Like, that's an honor to really do. And I never thought about it until I really talked to Kahleah. She told me, like, you like the best in the world when you win that. And you know, for me, I always thought Team USA was like, wow, but I thought it was so, like, out of reach for me that it could never really happen for me, you know what I'm saying? But now that I know it's kind of attainable and, like, the kind of weight it holds, I would love to do that. But, man, my friends are competing, and I'm super excited. I'm most excited, though, to watch Sha'Carri run. Oh, my God. I love her. She's so goated. Like, oh, my gosh. She is, bro. She's amazing. I love her story. I love how people doubted her. And she came and she conquered. And she did it as herself. That's probably one of the things I'm excited about. Like, if they had, like, Sha'Carri jerseys, I would buy one immediately. No, I haven't met her. I've talked to her a couple of times, but I never met her. Like, on Instagram, but I never met her. I got to meet her, though, when she come back from Paris, for sure. And she went to LSU. Like, she goated. For sure. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not watching any other sports than basketball and track. There's nothing there for me. I can't just watch nobody swim. Like, I don't even like watching my brothers go to the pool and swim. I'm not really. But I'm going for USA. Anything USA. Oh my God! So if y'all don't know, my favorite player in the NBA is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Anthony Edwards. It's just different between them two. I love them both. They're like 1A and 1B. They're like 1A and 1A. But I love Shai and Dylan Brooks. He's such a troll. Like, why is you walking through these people press conferences? Like, I don't understand. Like, why do he do the things that he do? He's such a troll. Like, but no, if you know, I want USA to win, but I'm really excited to see Shai do his thing. I just love watching him. He's so silky smooth. But we're gonna win it all. Nobody's beating the guys. I don't think anybody is beating. Hold up. Okay, I would love to talk about something. Can we talk about Jaylen Brown not being on the team? Can we talk about that? You bring Derek White on, right? And don't get me wrong, Derek White is an amazing player. He had all-star caliber season this year. It's no way you don't invite the finals MVP to go represent the country in the game of basketball, where he just won a championship. I don't know. And 1 + 1 is not equaling 2. That's all I'm saying. I'm just like, what's going on? Man, Jaylen Brown, he's insane. I can't wait to see what he do next year, him and Tatum. I don't understand that. Like, I don't get it. Like, that's something to think about, ain't it? Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, but I don't think that was wise. I'm not sure. It got to be like some political things. Y'all know that's a real thing too. A lot of fans think, you know, behind the sports world it's just sports, but nah, like, it's a lot of politics that go into a lot of stuff. So you never know what happened, but bro, I think the best man should play. Simple, period. So softball basically got discontinued from the Olympics, which is insanity. Dang, I wish softball was definitely a part of the Olympics. That's a bummer. Softball's lit. Like, I love softball. That's insanity. I can't believe that. Oh, okay. So softball gonna be back in 2028. Yeah. So I'm telling y'all, I will definitely work as an alternate. Like if somebody don't make it to training camp or whatever, y'all call me. I'm coming Jordan mode. Y'all remember when Jordan went to go play? I might pull me an MJ. I might take a season off, go play some softball, come back real strong. Maybe. If I wasn't playing basketball in the Olympics, if I was any other sport, I would be playing softball. Y'all don't know, but y'all should know, baby. I could have went D1 in softball. Maybe. Or maybe. When I was younger, I'll show y'all the pictures. I had 2 pigtails, and I was pitching on my baseball team, and I was the one. I played shortstop. I played pitcher and a little bit of first base. I couldn't play first base all the time because my friend Monte always wanted to play first base, but I was that deal. So I feel like, if y'all gave me time to train in softball, like, and then I hit cleanup. I hit cleanup, and I'm coming in all the way, 1,000%. I played with the guys, baseball. So when I got to softball and I was throwing underhand, like, you could just put me anywhere. Like, so if USA, if anybody get hurt and anybody need a sub, I could play whatever. Shortstop is my position, but I could play whatever. So y'all just hit me up, like, okay. This is a USA episode. This is a Olympian episode because we have a real Olympian here with me today. 4-time WNBA All-Star, WNBA champion, final MVP, and a star on the star-studded Phoenix Mercury. Today we have Kahleah Copper. Let's get it. We're going to play a game. It's called Stay on That Side, right? We're going to do the Philly edition because we got the Philly GOAT in here. So it's going to be about people who've played in Philly or are from Philly.
Okay.
All right? So first, do y'all claim Taylor Swift in Philly?
She ain't from Philly. She from, I don't know. I never heard that Taylor Swift was from Philly. I'm sorry.
All right, that's going viral right there. Okay, so basically I'm going to give you a name and you got to pick either or. And then whoever you don't pick, get eliminated. The next person go to the next round.
Like from Philly?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so boom. Meek Mill or Joel Embiid?
Meek.
Dawn Staley or Meek Mill?
Dawn
Staley or Jalen Hurts?
Jalen look good, but Dawn.
All right. Dawn Staley or Allen Iverson?
Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to go with AI.
Okay. AI or Lil Uzi?
I'm going to go with AI.
AI or Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre.
Dr. J or Eve?
Eve.
Yeah, that's fact. Eve or Jason Kelsey?
Eve.
Eve or Charles Barkley?
Eve.
Eve or Will Smith?
I'm going to go Will Smith.
Philly energy, don't count. Describe these teammates in one word. First, we got Natasha Cloud.
Tosh. Dog.
Okay. Diana Taurasi.
D. Oh, man. How am I going to describe D? D crazy.
Crazy. All right. Brittney Griner.
BG is like silly.
Okay. Sophie Cunningham.
Spicy.
I like that. Okay. Natasha Mack.
Mac Daddy. I'm gonna say Mac is like funny.
Okay. And Rebecca Allen.
Beck is like just chill.
How is that like in the WNBA, right? You come from college, and then this is a question I want to ask. Like, you come from college. Like, what is the biggest change that you see from college to WNBA?
Really, the physicality. I think, like, going from I think you experience this at every level, going from being the very best. Yeah. And then you go play with some grown women who've been doing it, who's just as athletic, just as fast, just as strong. And like I said, the physicality, you get away with it a little more than college. Not that hot stove touch that they doing but I think the physicality is the biggest thing. Okay, I'll give that.
How does it feel like going to Paris and for the first time and really playing in the Olympics?
It's unreal. I think just think about my process in general, like, getting my first invite in 21 and not making that team. Yeah. And then in 22, getting a call like, yeah, fly to Australia. You might not make the team, but like we want you to come. I'm like, and I went and just did my thing. Was confident in myself.
Yeah,
made that team, got my first goal, and then it's back to the drawing board. It doesn't mean anything just because you want to go that you want this next team. You still gotta grind it out.
Yeah,
had to come back, go through the trials. I missed the last camp, so I was like, it was tough. I went overseas to just get my rhythm and just go hoop. But when I saw Bree with that jersey and they telling me I made the team, I'm like, yo, like that was really lit. That was a moment.
That's insane. Okay. All right, if you could add one more person to the Olympic roster, who would you add?
If I could add one more, I don't know if I would add a guard or a post. I would add a post. I would add Nneka Ogwumike.
Yeah, that's fire. I'm excited. I love watching the Olympics, just watching us go against all these other countries. I've been seeing these debates on this podcast, and they was like, trying to say that the Europeans, like just for the men, like, have better players. And they like, well, how come they never beat us like in the goal? And they was like, well, no, you got to add if you add all the other countries. I'm like, that's adding the world versus USA. But with that being said, like, do you think winning the gold medal is like means more than winning a WNBA chip, or is it kind of the same?
For me, it's more. I mean, I won a championship.
Right.
But to be named one of the 12 best players
in the world. Yeah.
That's elite.
Yeah.
Like, and then to get a gold medal with a great group, that's a different level. That's next level.
Yeah.
Not everybody wins a championship, but like you could get one.
Yeah.
You could still one on the team, like, but to be named with an elite group like that, like,
yeah, I never thought about it like that. That's pressure.
That's a different group.
That's pressure. I ain't gonna lie. Cause you could be the best in your country, but like, no, I'm the best in the world.
Yeah.
Like,
that's different.
Yeah, facts. Okay, so you had an all-star season, and people are talking about your thoughtfulness on the court. How are you able to develop that?
You mean like thoughtfulness, like what?
Just like being intentional, like, just in everything you do. I could, like, I watch your game, I see a lot of my games, so I can see, like, just your reads. I think just how you move on the floor, just like your fluidity, making decisions, like how has that process you've seen going from year one to now, basically being like a vet?
Ooh, well, to start, it's work. Yeah. Like, it's work. It's every day. It's a grind. Yeah. Like, whether you playing, whether you getting the minutes that you think you deserve or you not. Because at the end of the day, if you're not getting the minutes, you should be preparing for the minutes. So when that opportunity comes, you ready for it.
Yeah.
So for me, it was always about preparation, me, and opportunity. And then this year, I think with our style of play and the work I put in the off season, now I'm getting to my spots.
Yeah.
This is what I did every single day. So now this is just me in the gym right now.
It's fitting like a glove.
Getting to my spots and just continuing to try to play out of the pick and roll. Really, that's the challenge for me.
Yeah. So like, what you think the most challenging part is? Because that was like that's been challenging me my freshman year. At the end of my sophomore year, it's kind of slowed down for me a little bit. Like, what are the reads that you see? Like,
I think that's the hardest thing for me because I'm so fast, so explosive. Now it's about slowing the game down.
Yeah.
Playing at different speeds. So now I'm playing at different speeds, and that's very hard to guard.
Yeah.
So I'm coming off pick and rolls now. I'm making reads. Big step up. I know that there's a tagger. I'm hitting the weak side. Big come up too far. I'm going past you. You can't stop me. Yeah. And then if the big step completely up, I can hit my post if I can't hit my 3-point shooter coming up. So it's about just really, like, no matter how fast you are, just if you slow down just a little bit, it start coming like that.
Yeah. See, that kind of helped me, like, slowing down and then playing lower. Like, I got ripped one time in the UCLA game, and it was like I was so high. So now I just been, because, like, being a tall guard, like, you got defenders, they in you like that. And, like, I try to use my athleticism, but that's what I've been working on more. Like, I feel like my athleticism got me all the way through high school.
Got you to a point, yeah.
Got me to college, but now it's like I want to be skilled.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's going to get you that separation for sure. And stay a two-way player.
Yeah,
because that's important. Ain't too many of us.
Fact,
stay there.
I got you, know for sure. Not too many know about Coach Ka. You coached at Purdue. How much did that teach you? Like, how much did that coaching standpoint, like help elevate your game as a player?
Yeah. I think, that was going into my championship season. And it was important because I saw everything differently.
Yeah.
I understood the work it took for the coaches. I took my scout a lot more serious that championship year because I'm like, I know how much film you have to watch. I know how much time it is, and I understand that is important.
Yeah.
Taking away tendencies is important.
Yeah.
That changes an entire game. So I understood what my coaches were doing and how they were trying to prepare, and also it helped me as a leader. I'm already like vocal, but some of my kids in practice, I'm like, I understand what my leader needs to do in order for everybody to have success. So I also coached at Rutgers, my school I graduated from. I coached this past season, and it just has taught me like, what I expect out of my players and them to be leaders is what I expect out of myself. Yeah. So it's like when I see my players coming in and being inconsistent, I'm like, see, that can't be me.
Right.
You got to bring it every single day because that's what your coaches expect of you. And like, we hoop for a living. Right. Like when you get on the floor with them however many hours it is, like, you let this game do what you do.
Fast. I agree. So like for me, like coaches, they mean a lot to me. In my recruiting process, I talked to a lot of coaches. And the one that really like stuck out to me was Coach Stephanie White. And she was at Vanderbilt at the time, but she left. And I was considering Vanderbilt because I just love how she coached. I like how she is. Like I like her style. And she compared me to you. And a lot of I see it on Twitter all the time. I see it. A lot of people compare us. Do you think like we're similar as far as our game goes?
1,000%. I think to start two-way player, dog, like competitor, fiery, passionate, like, and all those things are okay, and all those things can coexist together.
Yeah.
Watching you from last year, your first year to your second year. Yeah. That was what I wanted to see more because I wanted to see your growth. Now I really want to see you next year. Yeah. Like I think you got to a point halfway through your season where you hit a switch, right? Yeah. And then it's like then you ain't have enough time to really like, show them what you've been doing. So now, like next season, that's like what I want to see too. Like what's the next level? Yeah. What's next for you?
What's next? I think it's just my gear. See, I keep telling people like when you come to college, like it was different for me because I came in behind all these All-Americans, right? I'm literally playing with Angel Reeves, Lexus Moore, Jasmine, all these folks. They all experienced 6 years senior. So my mindset literally was just, bro, stay on the floor. Like, so like that's really where my two-way, came from because when I came out of high school, I'm not playing no defense, bro. I'm about to score 30 and go sit down. And then I got first practice, Coach Moki like, hey, you don't play defense, you don't play. So that's where that two-way came from. Yeah. But I kind of lost it was just hard for me to have that scoring and that defense. I had no win. So it's then I went in the offseason. I was like, I'm about to get my conditioning in order. You know what I'm saying? And then I always had this stuff in my bag, but it was just about learning to read, doing the right thing, not being so in my head. Yeah. And once I got that confidence, coach was like, I'm giving you the keys. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I really needed. So, and that's why I kind of stepped up. You told somebody, take me off y'all parlay before I start cussing y'all out. What are y'all DMs like? Because I remember in the season, folks was like, Fly, I need these rebounds. And I'd be like, I don't even reply to them.
No, they getting out of hand.
They
now.
getting crazy, huh?
I can't even tell y'all what they saying on the air. Like, no, they crazy. I can give them 38, right? They be like, you a bum, you couldn't get 2 more rebounds. I'm like, I just guarded the best player on the other team, stopped her, gave you 38, couple assists, couple rebounds. What else y'all want?
Which is crazy.
What else y'all want?
Which is crazy. Kai's cooking all season long. It's actually insane. Have you replied to any of them or not? Do you reply to them?
You know what? See, this what I do. People that they don't expect, they write from the fake pages all the time. So I'll be chilling, but on Twitter every now and again, if it's a real one, I just start grinding them up. Like, I be
really wanting to get in on people on Twitter. They talk reckless.
Yo, people, they get behind that screen.
And they get real bold.
Yeah, they do. But you gotta let it go.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Ain't worth it.
What are some things about the WNBA you think new fans should know? Because, it's a lot of new people watching the W. It's a lot of people coming in with a lot of opinions. They don't know anybody but 2 players. They don't know. So what do you think people should know, as new fans?
I mean, just look at the history of the game and the players that have come before. Yeah. First of all, you honor the players that have come before you. That's number one. But 2, just know that it ain't sweet, and know that it doesn't matter who comes in. You gonna get the best of the best on the floor every single night. Right. It doesn't matter, like, as far as even like we talk about the rankings in the league right now. It don't matter if the number 1 team is playing a 12 ranked team right now. Get beat, you gotta bring it. Anybody can get beat on any night. So just understand that the league is not sweet, and that it's a league of 144 players that's gonna hoop and that's gonna bring it every single night because they got family to feed. Right. So understand that, and then just respect the game and respect those players that have come before us.
Most definitely. All right. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for joining me. The Philly legend right here, champion, soon to be Olympic gold medalist. Mm-hmm. Appreciate y'all for watching. This is another episode of Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae. You know the vibes. And that's it, man. That's another episode of Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae, powered by Overtime. You already know we got podcasts dropping every Thursday on YouTube. Please make sure y'all like, subscribe, and follow. It really helps us on the podcast. Make sure y'all follow us on TikTok at Both Worlds Pod and on Instagram at Both Worlds. A huge thank you again to Kahleah Copper for joining us today on the show. We really appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time on Best of Both Worlds, powered by Overtime.